Welcome to my channel. I'll adjust this just a little bit. So welcome back. I'm sorry I haven't been doing many videos. I just been dealing with a lot, but I said the enemy trying to get me. I got some evil forces coming after me and been draining me. So I just have to, preserve my energy and just do what I can. Okay, so it's just a video to see what's coming towards you, see what's out there, the energies that's coming. It's just a general reading. If it resonates, you know what to do. Like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. It's for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Northnode and Jupiter. So today I'm just going to pull some soul journey cards, ascended master cards, and messages for your angels. Because that's what I was feeling compelled to do. This is just a message for those who need to hear it from spirit. So let's get started. Let's see what those messages is. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, God, angels, for your love and your guided protection. Thank you for all of your messages, your support. Thank you for everything. What messages do you have for the collective today? Messages, messages, messages. What messages do you have? So the change card fell. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. So if you've had a thought, it's time for it to manifest into that action. You got guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist with my soul growth. So if any of you are feeling guilty about anything, guilty for not taking the position, maybe guilty for a decision that you made that you feel you could have possibly did something differently, guilty for, anything. I'm talking if you know you've been sneaking and overeating. I'm talking if you know you've been having sex out of wedlock, even though you say, you know what, I'm awake. I'm talking, if you're feeling guilty for anything, Spirit is saying no, you gotta let that go. Okay, bottom of the deck, we got envy. So somebody is really in envy of you, and we got grief. Okay, so for guilt, I'm going to read out the book, what it means, what they're trying to say, what the message that they actually want to deliver. Because I can give you my definitions all day long, but I'm going to actually give you James Van Praag's definition. If I can find it, there you go. The energy, no, it's guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist with my soul growth. So the energy of fear has many guises to complicate your path of loving yourself. Guilt is the most devious because it is the wolf in sheep's clothing. It's a self-imposed emotion that pretends to be instructive and enlightened. Guilt can help us grow when we realize that our actions have been hurtful to others and that we need to make amends. After we do so, though, it's time to learn from the behavior and move on. The problem arises when we hold on to guilty feelings that serves no purpose other than promoting self-destruction and low self-esteem. No one is perfect. Everyone makes mistakes. Guilt is not always rational, but if you examine and subjectively act on it and release it, it becomes temporary emotion. Long-held guilty feelings are never good and will create a roadblock to self-love and happiness. You must continually scan your current emotions for any guilt feelings and bring them to the surface for analysis. Healthy guilt is a warning that action should be taken. irrational guilt needs to be released. Okay, we got change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. There's a certain comfort in the idea of living without surprise, living life without surprise. The status quo has an appeal, but you'll never learn or grow in your circumstances. If your circumstances stay the same. Everybody wants to live a better life, but that requires change. You have chosen to incarnate into this physical dimension called Earth because of the myriad opportunities. If you don't take advantage of them, what's the point? Staying within your comfort zone is overrated. With change comes transformation, and with transformation comes evolution. Stop viewing change as good or bad, because all change nourishes the soul. Don't equate it with a lack of control. Life happens and it's supposed to happen. You can direct how it plays out, and you always have the power to accept a change that redirects your path. But even though that change will come, you have perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. And as a soul, you are on a mission in this physical dimension. You are the only one who knows the correct path to take. Your intuition, your connection to spirit is your compass. You have the power to stay on course, and you are stronger and more determined than you might first think. In order to experience many successes in life, you must mature. You must mature and realize that strength within yourself and the quality of inner courage. Life doesn't just happen, we make it happen. It is natural for us in this human school to shy away from what we believe to be difficult, because we concern ourselves with how others will perceive us. We are afraid of failure, ridicule, or coming up short. Now it's time to make the proper changes and take risks and do whatever you need to do things you never thought you could do. Your soul must learn to become aware of its inner strength. Live the joyfulness your soul yearns for and engage in activities you always have wanted to try but were afraid you fail at. Your soul will not yearn for something that you could not accomplish. You have the strength and fortitude to be capable of greatness. And envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. You must learn to accept the obstacles in your life that have been chosen by you. To be jealous of the soul path of another is to doubt your ability to judge what is best for you. It is human nature to covet the perceived luxuries of someone on a different journey, but to try to emulate him or her is not being true to your own guidance. You have chosen this life and these circumstances for a reason. By disregarding that and following in the footsteps of another, you are only setting yourself up for confusion and disappointment. You never truly know what is going on in another person's life and what personal challenges he or she may face. So to be envious is a fool's game. Be authentic in your inner voice, because only you know what is in your best interest. It says if you don't follow your own path, you will have to reincarnate in an attempt to learn your original lessons again anyway. So why waste your time? And then grief, yeah, that's wasting time. Live your best life. Live for you. I don't care who don't like it. That's their problem. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Nothing is gone forever. The belief that we have lost something or something is merely an illusion is to assist us learning to appreciate or having had in the first place. The emotion of grief and the sense of loss are absolutely real. But that is the point. The lesson of loss is not the actual physical separation, because the parting is temporary and illusory. The point of this lesson is to acknowledge that the bond of love never ends and that we have not been abandoned. When you accept in your heart that you have been reunited with everything that you have ever loved, it will give you the ability to move beyond your grief and derive something beneficial from the experience. To wallow in grief is to pass up the opportunity that you and your soul family have devised and learn nothing from it. Instead, allow your grief to take you to a place of deeper understanding. So what I'm getting is somebody could have been possibly through this change. It could be someone leaving. You could have lost a loved one. Everyone grieves differently. It's okay to grieve how you want to grieve, because everybody grieves their own way. So if any of this resonates for you, Spirit has the message. You know, you are strong, but change is coming. You have to be strong. You're going to get through everything that is coming your way and going through. So if you have anything that you've been holding on to, it's time to let it go. I've been getting a message, have compassion for yourself. You know, we've been as just humans, we are always hard on yourself. I had printed out this thing, wrote this thing, and I don't know what I did with it. I sent it to my email, but I didn't ever get it, and I was going to print it out. But it's like self-love, what it looks like. You know, you have to be compassionate with yourself. You have to be be okay with admitting that you messed up. You know, we are not perfect. You have to be okay with your imperfections, because, you know, if you will sit up here and always be angry and upset and setting yourself up for failure, if you expect for everything to be perfect, because we are not perfect. We are humans. We are a soul in a body, okay? That's a loner, because that's why we perish after so long. You know, when your time is up, that body is like, okay, gotta go, but your soul will always be here. So I don't know who needs to hear this, but it's a message for you, and I'm just a messenger. Thank you, Spirit. What messages do you have for the collective? That's too many. Let's try that again. Say you can do it. Archangel Michael, he is guiding you. He's at your side. If you feel brushes on you, little hair movements, light flickers, things of that nature, the angels are with you. He's letting you know you can do whatever it is you set your mind to do. You can, if you feel like you want to take a chance on doing something, but you don't feel like you're going to be successful, you can do it. You can do it. You know, and even if it may fail, it's okay. You got to try again. You know, everybody don't always be successful on the first try. You just got to keep trying. Don't give up. Keep going for what it is that you want. We got choose peace. I tell a lot of people, whenever it is that you're going for something in life, that's when all the freaking negativity can happen. Whenever something positive is trying to happen, and sometimes trying to, actually, it's whenever you're trying to raise your vibrations. Anything lower vibrational can happen, will happen. But you got to look at it as, you know what? It's just something that's happening, and you will get past it. Okay, you will keep raising your vibrations, keep your energy positive. When negative energy come to attacking on you, handle it with love. See it in a positive way and not a negative way. Okay, because if you see it in a negative way, then you lower your vibrations to go down to that level. So see it in a positive way. You know what? Instead of looking at your cup as half empty, look at it as half full. Okay, you will get through this storm. You will make it through this storm. We got fertility here, so I don't know. Some of you may end up pregnant, so be careful what you're doing. Megan Thee Stallion got that song. I'm getting a pop in the morning after pill because she don't want to be stuck with. You know, and I'm sitting there like, if I don't want to be stuck with you, I'm not going to mess with you anyway. So I don't know what people are out here doing, but if you know that you just out here recklessly misusing your body, you better be having you some morning after pills or something, because the fertility cord is coming and it just may happen for you. And say you are seeing this situation accurately. So if some of you have been questioning something that's been going on, Yeah, some of you have been questioning whatever situation you're going through, but you look up to the birds and you asking like, is this right? Am I going through this? I mean, is this something you have been asking for a sign? It's saying that you're seeing the situation correctly, so accurately. So if somebody's really going through something, don't worry, because like I said, you got Archangel Michael beside you, letting you know he got your back. You've been getting many signs. You could be seeing feathers. You could be seeing money on the ground, pennies, coins, things of that. We got the spiritual law of attraction. So please be careful of what you're thinking. Keep your thoughts positive, because now the time, a lot of you are manifesting your thoughts. If you think it is coming into reality, I'm telling you. So watch what you're thinking. Think positive. Think about what you want. Think about your goals. You ain't got time to be thinking about what nobody else doing. I ain't even really don't even think about love, because love gonna come to you anyway. As long as you focusing on yourself and loving on yourself, then love is gonna come to you. Okay, but you gotta leave the drama alone. Choose peace and think positive, because it's coming. Stay just be abstinent, because with this fertility card, I keep seeing a belly. Somebody gonna be pregnant. I'm telling you, somebody gonna be pregnant. And I'm not gonna say that you ain't gonna like it, but you're gonna be a little sad, you know, because I don't think that was the change you might have been expecting, but change is coming. You see, that was the first card out here. Change is coming. So that's with everything. Change is coming, and it's whatever you are thinking about, you're attracting. Change is coming for whatever your situation. If you've been dealing with car problems and you like, I need to get something, or whatever, you need to get a new job so you can get a better car. A better job is coming. A better job is coming. You seeing everything with however you visualizing things. If you're dreaming things, you're seeing things accurately. We got the power of joy. That's with Maitreya. We got Buddha here. I'm telling you. Focus on your strength. That's another self-love tactic. Focus on your strength. Don't look at the weaknesses. Don't look at what you cannot do. Look at what you can do. Look at what you have accomplished. And all your joy is going to come. All your blessings is going to come. And the bottom of the deck, find the blessings in your current situation. Appreciate where you at right now. And of course, nothing's wrong with growing and stepping into a higher level, you know. Meditate, clear that mind. Listen to the inner, go inside yourself and listen to that inner voice. I've been meditating a lot, and I keep hearing go to school. So I don't know, y'all. I might be going to school for something. I might be coming back with a different approach for y'all, because I've been trying to put it off since my baby's still in school. I'm like, but I listen, so I might be going back to school to further my education, or to do something that I love doing more than anything in the world. So I'm not going to say nothing now, but once I take that step, a leap of faith, and go for it, I'll share with you all. I'm just making an announcement now that, you know, I hear my spirits. I know they be mad at me because they keep telling me to do it, and I keep finding every reason not to. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to put some action behind my words. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. Messages do you have for the collective? So your angels is having, we got Fiona. She says, now that you've asked the angels for help, be open to receiving divine guidance and assistance. You deserve heaven's help. We got Serena, the angel Serena. I am the angel of abundance. You will receive the money that you need, and God is in charge of how that will happen. You got to have faith. It says have faith. Serena wants you to have faith and know that everything is going to be okay, because this ain't nothing but a test of times. Do you believe that you're going to make it through it? I mean, I feel like if you made it this far, what's a couple of more seconds to go? What's a little bit more to go? You're going to be all right. We got Zana. The angel, you are protected from all types of harm, and the worst is now behind you. I ask you to relax and feel safe. So that means if you're not feeling safe, you got to meditate and balance your root chakras, okay? Because when those chakras are not in balance, it does throw you off, okay? So I don't know if some of you are not feeling safe sleeping at night, not feeling safe when you're driving, whatever it is. You could have had a traumatic childhood upbringing, so you slept with the TV on all your life. Now it's time for you to go inside your inner self, meditate, so you can heal that. Because every day, as the days grow, when you meditate, you're gonna notice that TV gonna come off, and you're gonna be okay sleeping in the dark and having a peaceful time. But it starts with you clearing your mind and letting go of all them negative thoughts of having you relive those negative energies and those negative traumas. It's okay when those thoughts come up, those negative thoughts come up, you breathe through it, remember the thought. What did you learn from it? You know, I was telling my sister the other day, my father, he used to have us on punishment for a long time, like years straight, where I would just lay in the bed. We had to stay in the bed. I mean, literally, we went to school, we did our home, we came home, we did our homework, we ate dinner, we did our chore in the bed. So we could have been in bed as early as 5:30, okay, to the next morning. So, you know, now we did that for like 3 years. That was our punishment, but that was his own thing, you know. But however, how I look at it today is being a empath, and I find out I am an INFJ empath. I love that a long time now. You know, I appreciated it. So actually it just programmed me and trained me for something that I needed anyway. I'm not looking at it as a negative no more, as it hurt me. It actually helps me because I sit in my room all the time. That's my sacred place. That's my safe haven. You know, I got so much house I can sit in, but I sit in my room. And if y'all can relate to that, that's why. Because you're a INFJ, or you could just be a regular Hyoka empath, which is one of the top empaths. You know, very emotional, very sensitive. Energy is always being pulled, and you have to control and protect that energy, so you stay away. You even stay away from family members. You stay in your room, and I just stayed in my room. So what my father did to me, it did not hurt me. It really didn't. It actually helped me, and I'm thankful because me and my sister was like, I feel like, am I crazy? Why I always stay in my room? I got all this part of the house and I just feel comfortable in my room. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You need that time alone, because all that extra energy, when you're an empath, all that extra energy sometimes is too much. It's just being around so many people is too much. And you can look at YouTube and look up Hyoka empath, INFJ empath, all of that, and see if you have those traits within you in your normal everyday life, and you will begin to understand who you are and why the things happen the way that they do, you know, and why you feel the way that you feel. Because I'm like, oh, okay, it makes sense. I'm not mad at all. I thank my father for that. I thank him. Yvonne here says, you have a special bond with animals. Your pets on earth and in heaven are watched over by the angels. So if you've lost a pet, don't worry. Your pet is being taken care of by your angel. If you've had a loved one that passed over, trust me, that loved one is with your pet. You may feel brushes on your legs, and if you had a parakeet or any kind of animal, because a parakeet thought just came in my head, that it sits on your shoulder, you may feel something on your shoulder. If you lose an animal, it's just the body. The soul is always with you. Always remember that, okay? Caressa, you are at the end of the cycle in your life. Call upon your angels to comfort you and guide you to your next step. Happiness awaits you now. So yeah, some of you are moving. The transition may seem a lot stressful. Things could be just constantly happening. You may be one of those that be like, oh, when it rains, it pours. Of course this happened, now this happened. Of course this happened, but it's not happening to you, it's happening for you, because you're going through a transition. You're going through a spiritual awakening that you probably don't even know that you're on. And when you're on a spiritual awakening, 9 times out of 10, you're in a twin flame relationship or have a very powerful soulmate connection with someone. And it's time for you two to connect, because you're supposed to do something positive together to help the world. Okay, so everything that you're going through is divinely guided. You guys have a spiritual connection. You're going through a spiritual journey to find out who you are, and the who you are is inner you, the you. That's why I always talk about self-love, loving yourself, because you're on the move for something different. You are on the move to something different. So if you found this channel, you didn't find it by accident. You found it because it was time for you to hear the message. Okay, and I'm going to be bringing more messages and more messages, because as I meditate and I ask Spirit what I'm supposed to say, you know, and which cards I'm supposed to pull. Like after this, I'm going to do a love reading for who needs to hear the love reading, because I feel some people are waiting for that person to come. So I'm going to have a message for that. So if you want to check that out, I appreciate that also. So Isaiah is here. He says, it's a good time to give birth to the new ideas and situations in your life. I'm watching over you, guiding you, and protecting you during these changes. See, then I say it's the change card. It's something, it's time for you all to do. If you want to write a book, if you write, if you have, I'm getting like music talents. Maybe you like to sing, you sing in the shower, things like that. Start writing. You never know. You write you a song. You can write a song that may end up in that you may not sing. You may can't sing, but you might can write. You know, and the song that you singing in the shower could be actually sung by a professional, a celebrity. You know, that stuff happens because you never know who you will meet. The divine will put the right people in the right path for you. If you want to write a book, start writing your book. I'm starting mine. I did the bullets and the outlines of it, and I still got some. I said I probably end up with like, I'm 48. I'll be 49 in 2 months, so I got like 49 chapters. Well, it ain't gonna be that many, but it's gonna be like probably 42 chapters. You know what I'm saying? So I have a lot to say, and I remember a lot. I can remember all the way back to age 5. So, you know, when you, to me, every life is a chapter. So if you have a story, I think everybody have a story to tell, because I believe we all went through something when you're chosen, when you're special, when you were put here to do a specific type of life purpose. When you meet people and you guys have that trauma bond and it becomes a bunch of you all and you become a group of friends, that didn't happen by accident. It happened for a reason. So it's a message that you should possibly be sending out, you know, of how you've made it. Last one is Francesca. What do you desire right now? Visualize it and it will come about. Negativity will block your progress. So yeah, stay positive. Think about what you want that will take you to a higher you, a better you. How you can help the world, help your children, help your family. What is it that you want? Okay, and when I said at the beginning, a thought at this time during these changes will be manifested into action. As long as you keep your vibrations high, stay positive, react with love, not with hate. If somebody try to do you wrong, I know I used to have the worst road rage, and somebody will try to cut in front of me ignorantly, you know, and I would be the first to be, what the hell, you know, or like this man one time, oh my God, it was decades ago, but he was so mad because I drive fast, I ain't gonna lie, and I drive pretty dang good to be a girl, and I like zooped around him and everything, and he was mad. I ain't even gonna lie, I'm one of those that drive on the sideline when I'm late for work. So he was one of those that was, no, you can't go around. And I'm like, sir, why do you care what I'm doing? I'm out of my business trying to get my butt to work. Shoot, I'm like 3 points, 2 more points. I ain't got no job. So I'm making my way to my job, and he got mad because I done whipped around him. He done made it his business to catch up to me and hooked up all of the words. His phlegm. It was so disgusting, and he spit on my car. I was like, and I'm a black woman, and this was a white man, so I intimidated this fool beyond. It made me laugh because I could have been mad, but I'm like, dang, bro, you did all that to catch up with me, because this was back in the day. I had a Chevy Z24, so I ain't gonna lie. I used to, what's that female race car driver, Danica? I thought that was her. Okay, I still think I'm her. I said I need to go into race car driving because I enjoy driving and I love fast cars. So it intimidated him. I guess he was like, oh my gosh, she can drive. And he made his business to spit on my car. Like, I don't know what that proved to him. I'm sure he's gotten his karma at that point, because I did not let it bother me. I did talk about it with some people, but I didn't give it much energy, because I laughed at it, because I didn't know that I could bother people like that. Minding my own business, because I wasn't caring about him or anybody else that was on that freeway. I was getting my butt to work. So if you have negative things coming at you soon, please handle it positively. Look at the solution. Don't look at the problem. Stay positive. Keep your vibrations high. Negative forces may be trying to attack you because something awesome is coming in, and they don't want you to have it. They do not want you to have it. So powerful forces, negative forces are trying to stop you with all these negative things happening, which are distractions, because it's taking you off of what you're trying to focus on. So stay positive. Continue to think about what you want. Write it down. Keep a journey. Even keep a journey of some of the stuff that you're going through, you know, because then you'll be able to look back at it like, oh, that's why that because you are a chosen one, or you wouldn't be attacked. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it here. This is, like I said, it's for those who needed to hear. If you resonate with this, please leave a message, because you never know who else you could be helping. Also helping my channel grow, because not only do I want, like I said, just to be a tarot, my channel is for the hidden truth. It's to help. If you look at my description, it tells you I'm all about love. I'm all about helping, motivating, encouraging, delivering the Lord's word. Whatever he tell me to tell you all, whoever found the channel, is the message for you. Okay, so I love y'all. I'm on to my next reading while I got the energy, and I gotta pick my daughter up from work soon. So deuces, and thanks for all the support.